Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a Friday Reads video because it has been a long day and I am lazy. I was going to post my Lauren Willig author spotlight video, but I filmed it last weekend and then when I was editing it this week, I just was not happy with it. I didn't feel like I gave enough information about the books, so that will probably be on Monday. I should have time to film it again this weekend. And give it a little more thought, but I decided to just jump on here real quick and tell you the ridiculous amount of books that I'm reading right now because again, I have book ADD for some reason. I can't stick with a book at the moment and I don't know why. The one that I've been reading the longest is The Fox by Sherwood Smith, and I have been reading this all month, and it's not that I'm not enjoying this, I'm actually really enjoying this. I definitely like this one a lot better than Enda, and after having read about half of it, a little over half of it, I definitely want to pick up the next one and continue reading because the characters that I don't want to say anything else because I will spoil some stuff. So yes, I'm really enjoying this though. So I don't know why I stopped reading it to pick up other things, but that's just how it's been going. The next one that I picked up, I in between these two, I read an entire book because I started it as my audiobook and I was so entranced by it that I wanted to finish it, and that was The Perfume Collector, and it was really good. But I'll talk about that in my wrap-up. This one, The Light Between Oceans, is our book club book, which was convenient because I already had this on my shelf and I've been meaning to read it and I just haven't gotten around to it. So this is our book club book and I've read about 40 pages of it and I like it so far too. It's a little slower paced. It's very descriptive, but I've heard good things about this. I picked this up originally because I heard about it on maybe Bookable's channel. I don't know. Somebody was talking about this on BookTube, and that's why I picked it up, but now I don't really remember who. But yes, I have been reading on this one a little bit off and on for the past week or so. And then I'm still reading on this one. I'm not even really going to talk about it that much, except to say that I definitely am not enjoying this. It's just one of those things that like I can't sit down and read a lot at the same time. All of my books just fell off of my little table over here. So it's just something that I read a little bit here and there, and that's why it seems to be taking me so long. And then the last one. I hope you could hear that, and I just didn't look like I just stopped talking for no reason, but that was a really big clap of thunder. It's about to storm here, which means I should probably finish up fast because one of my lights is sitting directly underneath a spot where my roof is leaking. Or was leaking. Might still be leaking. Anyways, the last book that I am reading is The Wilds, and this is a collection of short stories, and I read the first one. I don't know why I just like grabbed this off the shelf and was like, alright, I'm going to start reading this. But I did last night when I was making cinnamon rolls. And I read the first one last night and I really enjoyed it. The writing is really like easy to read and interesting, and then the margins on it are really, I'm not gonna be able to show this, like the pages, the margins are pretty wide, and then the words, the type is pretty big. So it reads really fast, and they're short stories, so I can read like one a night and feel like I'm making a lot of progress, which I've almost read 50 pages of this and I started it yesterday, so I am making progress. So yeah, that's what I have been reading this evening. It's been kind of a long day because my uncle passed away earlier this week, and so I had to go to that funeral today, which was exhausting as funerals are. But yeah, it's not a good year for uncles in my family. That's the second one this year that I've lost, so that's really sad, but, you know, it happens. Now on that Debbie Downer note, I'm gonna go try to get some reading done. I feel a little bit more awake. I was dozing off earlier, just out of complete tiredness, but now I feel a little bit more awake, so I'm gonna go drink the rest of my tea and try to get some reading done. Alright, well, I will see you guys next week. Yes, next week with my author spotlight. So have a good evening. Bye.